Hi fans of high quality entertainment. This is the final row. I've gone through my whole CD collection, and in each video I've done one level, and I'm doing this bottom level, and below this you'll see I have this this weight. I think it's 30 pounds. I should be bodybuilding, but you know, I've got chronic pain. So yeah, I'm doing this level and then we're done. And I just posted my interview with Mark Farner, formerly of Grand Funk Railroad. By the time I post this, it might be a day or two that it's been posted, but if you haven't checked it out, please check it out. I believe it would be here. Thank you. So here we go. So this finishes off W all the way to Z or Z, which, I don't know, Z, Z. I've said them both. I think in Canada, I could be wrong. I've been wrong once before. It's like 50-50 maybe? Z, Z. Who cares? So here we go. I love this band. I should get more of their later albums. But these three are just amazing. Wire, Pink Flag, 21 songs. Kind of, for the three albums in total, it'd be punk, pop, prog, just amazing. Maybe not so much prog, but they're really good. Wire, Pink Flag, their debut album. And then Chairs Missing, their excellent follow-up. And 154, which is also excellent. Stephen Wilson, I used to have more of his albums, and I used to have he's in the band he was in the band Porcupine Tree, and I had some of their albums, and they were good, but I would just never. I just rather listen to something else, like a Stephen Wilson solo album. So The Future Bites, which I enjoy. My favorite, Hand Cannot Erase, one of the best prog albums ever. And this one is almost as good, or as good. The Raven That Refused to Sing. And To the Bone, which is also good. Oh, now we get into the band Yes. Yes, we do. So as I've said many times, just in case somebody's watching this for the first time, I don't have the albums in order for each artist. As long as they're together, I'm happy. So this is basically Yes under a different name. Anderson, Bruford, Wakeman, Howe. The debut album by Yes, which I think is underrated. Union, which I think is not very good. Magnification, which I feel is a very underrated later. This was the last one with John Anderson, and like I said, I think it's underrated. It's really good. And Yes, Talk, which is a good album. Yes, Going for the One of my favorites. Yes, Keys to Ascension 2, which is made up of live tracks and, at the time, new songs, which was kind of silly to do. They should have separated the live album from the studio tracks, which they did later on, which I'll show you at some point here. So that's 2. And this is the first one, Keys to Ascension, same thing. Some live tracks and some studio tracks. And 2 CDs each. And then this is Key Studio, which takes those studio tracks from those 2 Keys to Ascension albums. And so this is all the studio stuff, which is the way it should have been to begin with. And it is, like, once again, just like Magnification, very underrated. Yes Shows, excellent live album. Yes Songs, which I very rarely play. Possibly my favorite, Tales from Topographic Oceans. The Yes album. Fragile. Close to the Edge, and these are all deluxe versions. The Ladder, which took me a few listens to warm up to, but now I really like it. Open Your Eyes, not one of my favorites. Tornado or Tormato, which I love. I loved it. I saw them on this tour, and I bought it when it came out, and so unlike some Yes fans, I consider it a very good album. Another one of my favorites, along with Tales from Topographic Oceans, Relayer. Time in a Word, which is excellent. Big Generator, which I rarely play. And two more. Yes Drama, the only Yes album without John Anderson that I own and that I really do like. And then one more. 90125, which is excellent. Neil Young, Landing on Water. I love this album. I know it's got the, dreaded 80s production and drum machine and everything, but the songs are good, so I really do like it. Tonight's the Night, which is great. On the Beach. I like his weird albums. Not that I don't love, like Rust Never Sleeps and Harvest. Zuma, which is great. And Trance, which, another one of my favorites that some, young fans don't care for. Now we get into, we're almost near the end here, a few Frank Zappa and Mothers of Invention albums. Frank Zappa, Hot Rats. One Size Fits All, the very first Mothers of Invention or Frank Zappa album I ever heard. Back in 1975. Instant fan. Ship Arriving Too Late to Save a Drowning Witch, which I think is underrated. Zoot Allures, which is great. You Are What You Is, which is great. We're Only in It for the Money, The Mothers of Invention, which is great. The Man from Utopia, which I feel is underrated. Along with Hot Rats, probably my favorite, The Grand Wazoo. Excellent jazz rock. Joe's Garage, Acts 1, 2, and 3, which I love. Playground Psychotics, The Mothers of Invention, at the Fillmore East, New York City, double CD. And they do a superb version of Billy the Mountain. Thank you. Probably my least favorite Frank Zappa album that I own, Thingfish. Absolutely Free, The Mothers of Invention, great album. The Lost Episodes, Apostrophe, Cheap Thrills, a compilation, Burnt Weenie Sandwich, Shake Your Booty or Chic Your Booty. Somebody always corrects me when I say certain words. They don't comment on anything else about the video, just how I pronounce a word. The Mothers, Fillmore East, June 1971, which I love. Yes, I love the Flo and Eddie years. Another one of my favorites, one of my favorite live albums, Bongo Fury with Captain Beefheart. Wacka Jawacka, which I love. Their debut, Freak Out, The Mothers of Invention. Zappa, Mothers, Roxy and Elsewhere. Just another band from LA. Lumpy Gravy. Reuben and the Jets. Uncle Meat. And Overnight Sensation. And I did have, I don't know what happened to it. I have the Zombies, what's it called, Odyssey and Oracle, which I think is a very good album. A little, for me, a little overrated, but still a good album. But that is it. That is my CD collection. We are done. What am I going to do now? What series can I do now? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.